Happy New Year. I mean, we might as well be the first ones, huh? Don't you think, to say that? What a great privilege it is for me to share with you today. I'm very excited. I'm going to share with you in today's lesson, I'm going to share with you how to have your best year. In fact, I'll guarantee it, if you'll just do what I'm about to share, it's just going to set you up for an incredible 2019. Now, so the good news is, what I'm going to share is simple, it's reachable. Every one of you can achieve this, okay? Every one of you. So this isn't beyond anybody. That's the good news. The bad news is that it's so simple that you're going to almost think it really can't make that kind of a difference. But what I've learned a long time ago is that some of the most beautiful things in life are just simple things that if we do, it just tweaks us and makes us live an incredible, better life. Here we go. If you want 2019 to be the year that you really want to be, here's the secret of making it a great year. Every day, serve someone. Every day. Every day, add value to people. Every day, serve one. Every day, live the intentional life of doing for others, sometimes what they cannot do for themselves. And if you will put people first and add value to them and serve them, it becomes absolutely amazing what you and I are going to have and achieve, how we're going to help people, and in return, how it comes back to us. Benjamin Franklin said this: "No one is useless in this world who lightens the burden of someone else, who serves." When you biblically begin to understand serving people, there are three things that you kind of understand and come to grips with. Number one is that a servant puts, first of all, service over status. If you're going to really serve people, you got to forget yourself. Now, I know a lot of people, they're the exact opposite. They're full of themselves. You know people like that, huh? How many of you are sitting beside somebody just like that? Don't. And when you're full of yourself, when I'm full of myself, it's all I can think about is me. And the moment that it gets there, it's all of a sudden everything's going to be centered about who I am, where I am, what's happening to me. And we all have to fight that because we all are basically selfish. We're born selfish. Here before, if you don't think you're selfish, just let me ask you a simple question. When somebody takes a group picture of you, and you see that picture for the first time, who is the first person? Huh? Who do you look for? I mean, first person. You go right to yourself, don't you? I mean, my gosh, you pass those other 7 people, you go, oh, there I am. And let me tell you what, if you look good, you go, great picture, great. You've judged the whole picture on how you looked. You haven't even looked at the right. Oh, great. And if you don't look good, oh, come on, do it again. Take another picture. Everything is based upon, did I look good or didn't I look good? If 2019 is going to be an incredible year, you're going to have to look at the year and say to yourself, what can I do to add value to people instead of what are people going to do to add value to me? What can I do to serve people instead of, I wonder who in this next year is going to serve me? We're going to have to do a complete mind shift in that whole process. Service over status. But a servant, secondly, puts character over comfort. In other words, they do the right thing whether they feel like doing it or not. You know, there are two kinds of people. There are the people that do what is right and then feel good, and there are some people who want to feel good before they do what is right. And if you want to feel good before you ever do what is right, you and I will not do a lot of things right. Connecting with people. So in Developing Leader 2.0, one of the chapters I have in it is on serving people. And so I'm going to give you these 5 things that I really work on in serving. Number one is I don't rely on my position or title. Okay? I don't rely on it. It's just better. And the second thing I've done is I choose to believe in people. And I choose to not only believe in people, I choose to believe in their potential. It was my father who gave me the great advice. Believe in people, value people, unconditionally love people. If you'll just do those 3 things, John, he said, you'll have an incredible ministry. So I try to see things, number 3, I try to see things from the perspective of others. And number 4, I create an environment of encouragement. I try to create an environment of encouragement. It was my father who said, John, encouragement is the oxygen of the soul. Such a great man, such a great encourager. In fact, I was just with him a few days ago, and he's 97 now. And in fact, I got a picture of him. Want to see a picture of my dad? Here's Dad, right there. There's Dad. Look at him. Doesn't he look good? 97. Doesn't he look great? I got good genes. There's hope for me, baby. I'm telling you. Hey, 20 years from now, I'm going to still be here teaching away at Christ Fellowship. You know what I mean? Just having a big time. And so if 2019 is going to be the year that we really want to make it, I'm going to share with you right now 5 things I do every day. And I want you to do them every day in this year. And I will promise you, your life is about to incredibly change. And all 5 of these things I'm going to give you right now, you can do them. These aren't hard. These aren't complicated. Number 1, every day I value people. And that's the foundation of everything we're talking about. If I don't value people, I'll never add value to them. I'll manipulate them. I'll do all kind of bad things. But it all begins with valuing people. Does that make sense to you? Number 2, every day I think of ways to add value to people. In other words, I'll look at my schedule in the morning, and I'll say where I'm going to go, who I'm going to see perhaps, and I'll say, okay, what can I do to add value to those people? I think of ways to add value to people. Number 3, every day I look for ways to add value to people. So that when I'm with you, I'm looking for something. What can I do for right now? What can I do for them that would add value to them? So every day I value people. Think of ways to add value to people. Look for ways to add value to people. Number 4, every day I do things that values people. Every day. In fact, at the end of the day, the last thing I do every evening is I do a 10-minute inventory of my day. And one of the questions I ask is, who did I add value to today? Who did I serve today? Okay? Every day. Every day. I value people. Think of ways to add value to people. Look for ways to add value to people. Do things that add value to people. And number 5, I encourage others to add value to people. I do those 5 things every day. And I'm just telling you, if you'll just do those 5 things every day in 2019, and every one of you can do that. If you'll just do those 5 things every day, 2019 will be unbelievable to you.